Day 4, presence and magnetism. So this one is actually very related to confidence, and it might not be an issue for you, but I do see that for a lot of people, when they get around superiors, this is something that tends to mess them up. So try to set the time today for a time where you're around someone that makes you nervous or someone that you don't know as well. Anything that's going to make you a little bit jittery. Because what we're focusing on today is not trailing off at the end of your sentences like that, right? It's not trailing off at the end of your sentences. And this tends to happen around superiors when you're going back and forth and interacting and they cut you off and you just immediately come to a dead stop, or in groups, right? A lot of people are trying to chime in at once and you get cut off and you just sort of fade into the darkness. Now, there's nothing wrong with having this sort of interactive conversation where you're speaking and they go, oh my God, I've got to tell you this. And they cut you off your train of thought and you come back to it. The problem is in how you handle that. What you want to do every single time is come to a full stop, right? And it doesn't need to be 10 seconds down the line. But if I'm speaking, right, and I'm finishing my sentence and somebody jumps in right now, I still need to finish my thought and then I look at them. Versus if I'm speaking and somebody jumps in right now and I just sort of trail off. That difference is tremendous, right? It's only about 2 or 3 seconds of you getting the rest of the thoughts and the words out of your mouth, but in how they perceive you and how they understand you respect your own voice and your own time, that is such a huge subcommunication. So what you're going to do is finish every thought that you have, right? Think of a time when you're going to be in an interaction, somebody that stresses you out, a group, someone new, at some point today. And just focus on, as you're interacting, especially if it's a very back and forth exchange with this person, that you just need to finish your thoughts on the same tone that you might start it at, right? So if I'm speaking at this level, I'm not going to come down really quiet when I finish my sentence. I'm going to finish my sentence like this, even if they cut me off a few words before the end. That's it for today. That's all you have to do. This is a great exercise, right? This is good for not just showing you where your confidence is at, but for boosting your confidence level because you're taking social charge of the interactions that you're in. Just to reiterate, you're not being a bully. You're still letting people jump in because it is an interaction. It's not just a monologue followed by a monologue. It's just that when they do jump in, you do not immediately get quiet and see the floor and disappear into nothing. You don't fade out. You come to an end of what you're saying. That's all that you have to focus on today. And tomorrow, we're going to sort of pull it all together.